If we expect God to remember his promises, we should have a disciplined practice to remember those promises also. In Psalm 119, a psalm celebrating the Torah, the poet says in verse 49, "Remember your word to your servant in which you have made me hope." Now, what's fascinating about this verse is that the Hebrew word behind remember is zakar, and it repeats itself over 3 times in this verse, in verse 52 and 55. But the first time the word is used, it's in reference to God, and the second 2 times is in reference to the poet. He asks God to remember his promises, and then he says, "And I will remember your word." And he will remember God's word because it gives him life, because he takes comfort in it, because it has become the content of his songs in his sojourn. The word has become a symbol of hope. But the more profound meaning of this verse is found in the deeper meaning of zakar, because although it does mean to remember, in Hebrew thought, to remember something doesn't only have the idea of bringing something into your mind, but also acting upon it. You'll often read in the Bible that God remembers something. That does not mean that God has forgotten it, but that he's acting upon something. Here, the poet is not asking God to remember his promises that he's forgotten, but to act upon the promises that he has made. And in return, he has and will continue to keep acting upon, remembering what God has required of him. While our relationship with God is not a negotiation of, if you do this for me, I'll do this for you, the poet at least understands that if he expects God to act upon the promises that he has made, we must also be acting upon what he has required of us.